Let's see how to install Jenkins and how to configure Jenkins. So I'm using Amazon Web Services for creating virtual machines. I have created one virtual machine using Amazon Linux flavor. And let's connect to this virtual machine and let's see the steps to install and configure Jenkins. Let's get the instructions from Jenkins page itself. So go to downloads. So I'm going with long-term support here. So we want to install it on Red Hat. Our operating system is a Linux flavor. Let's open this. So we need to just follow these instructions to install Jenkins on Linux machine. And important points to note is this version requires Java 8 and we also need to install Java 8 for Jenkins to work. Let's connect to this virtual machine. Let's take the string for connecting to that virtual machine here. So I'm opening my terminal. I'm changing my directory into downloads. Let's paste the link. Say yes. We got a warning saying unprotected private key file. The problem is this key file is too open for everybody because it's a password. It should not be open for everyone. So we need to change permissions of this file like this. So 400 for the current user and 00 for the group and others. So except me, I don't want anybody else to access this file. Let's rerun the previous command to connect. We got connection. Amazon Linux by default comes with Java 7. Let's cross check it. Right, so yeah. Right. The version of Java is 1.7, but according to our requirement, we need Java 8. Let's go and install Java 8. So before installing Java 8, let me check the available packages here. I'm getting the list of packages available in the repository. I want to install this development version, which has a compiler, which also has a virtual machine. I need both because we're going to build some Java-based applications in the tutorial. For that, we need Java compiler, and Jenkins just need a runtime. So I'm going with this option because it has both compiler and the runtime. Let's install this. Right? Java is installed. Let's once again check the version of Java. It's still pointing to 1.7. So what we can do is we can update the configuration and make 1.8 as a default version here. For that we have a command update alternatives. Using this command we can make Java 8 as a default version. See, currently it's pointing to Java 7. That's the default one. I want to make Java 8 as a default version. For that we have to choose 2. Let's the check version again. Yes, now the Java is pointing to 1.8. This is what our Jenkins also need. Let's get back to Jenkins page and let's see the instructions for installing Jenkins. So we need to follow these instructions one by one. We got the repo file in the local. Let's get back and run the second instruction here. After this, we have to say yum install Jenkins. Because for installing packages, we need admin permissions. Let's put sudo. Let's say yes for this. Installation completed. Let's start Jenkins server. Jenkins started. By default, Jenkins runs on 8080 port number. Let's access Jenkins from the web browser. Let's take the public IP of Jenkins machine here, 8080. We are done with the installation. The next step is unlocking Jenkins. To unlock Jenkins, we have to grab the password which is present in this location on the server. So I'm using cat command to get the password. This is the initial admin password. This password works only first time and it may not work second time onwards. After unlocking Jenkins, we must customize Jenkins by installing plugins. We have two options in this case. Option 1, install suggested plugins. Option 2, select plugins to install. So my recommendation is install suggested plugins here. I am pausing the video until it installs all the plugins here. All the plugins got installed. Now we have to create first admin user. So we have to do save and finish. We should not do continue as admin. If you say continue as admin, this admin user won't be created for you. So make sure you're clicking save and finish. Now Jenkins is ready. We can start using Jenkins. This is the Jenkins landing page. Let's also do one more change. We want to start Jenkins automatically on system reboot. It can be done like this. When our VM reboots, Jenkins auto starts here.